Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay Marie, and today's video is going to be a mood reader TBR. So these are going to be the books that I want to pick up soon. As it says in the title, I'm very much a mood reader. I want to be able to follow a TBR just because I feel like it'll make me feel more organized somewhat. And if you know me in real life, you know I'm not an organized person. So I feel like I would love to be able to follow a TBR, but I just can't do it most of the time. But I'm putting this one together because these are books that I know I want to read in the next few months, the next half of this year maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my list. So the first one that I'm finishing, and I have been reading this for months. Yeah, it's been a long time. But I need to finish The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I feel like I've been reading this book for like a year. Genuinely. It hasn't been that long, obviously. But it just feels like I pick it up and I start reading it and I love it. But then I think of something else to do, or I get distracted, or something else comes up and I'm not reading anymore or whatever. So I need to finish this book. Mostly because it's part of a video I've been trying to film for months. I promise one day that video will be up. I only have maybe like 4 or 5 hours left of the audiobook for this. So maybe I can finish that in like the next few days, and then I can work on the rest of that video. But this is the last book on my list for that video. So as soon as I finish this one, that video is going up. I promise. I feel like I've been saying that forever. Promise, it is happening. And then another book I'm also reading at this moment is At Midnight. If you can see, it's very pretty. It is 15 Beloved Fairy Tales Reimagined and edited by Dahlia Adler. And so far, the ones that I've read are pretty good. I like that they have reimagined ones in here, but they also have the original fairy tales that we already know and love in the second half of the book. So I read the original Snow White story, the fairy tale that I've never actually read before, which was very interesting. I'm a little bit concerned, but you know what? It's fine. Like, it was a great read. I had a lot of fun with it. If you know the original story of Snow White, then yeah, you can relate. It's a bit of a mess, but it's fine. Like, those stories back then were dark, a whole lot darker than they are now. So you wouldn't expect anything less, I feel like. Like, if you haven't read the original, if you don't want to be spoiled for the original Snow White, then don't watch this. But, okay, you can stop watching now. I'm going to have spoilers, and then once the book is off the screen, then the spoilers are over if you don't want to listen to spoilers. So, if you've read the original fairy tale of Snow White, and you know that the evil queen somehow gets invited to the wedding at the end, and not only does she get an invite, but she comes to the wedding, which is very confusing and weird. Like, why would she actually go? I don't know, but she's made to walk, to like wear these like thick like heeled shoes. No, I don't even remember what I've read now. No, she's meant to like dance on hot coals until she drops down and dies. That's so dark. What? That's darker than Once Upon a Time, which already made the fairy tales really dark, but geez, that's dark. Yeah, that's intense. It makes sense that they left that out of the Disney movie. Wow. That's dark. That's a dark story. So, but a lot of them, they have some really good ones in here. They have the story of Rumpelstiltskin. They have Snow White. They have Cinderella, The Little Mermaid. They have Little Red Riding Hood, Hansel and Gretel. The Nutcracker, Sleeping Beauty, and an all-new fairy tale in here. So they're really interesting, and the reimagined ones are pretty well written so far from what I've read. And yeah, it's just a really cool take on your fairy tales that you already know and love. So I would suggest it. I would recommend it. I would give it probably a solid 7 out of 10 so far, but I haven't read a lot yet, so yeah, that's why it's a lower score right now, but we'll see once I finish it how I feel. And then I already know I'm gonna be really sad about this book because I've seen reviews for it, and yeah, I'm not excited to read it, but I hope it's better than what people are saying. That book is A Wilderness of Stars by Shay Earnshaw. And I mean, this is a beautiful copy. I got the signed edition, so you know, it's beautiful. It comes with the picture of Vega, so the main character. So you know, it's a really pretty cover. It's a very pretty edition. I love it. Haven't read it yet, but it's definitely on my list of ones that I want to read. I've just seen so many negative reviews on it, and I'm just hoping it's not bad, because I've had it on my list to read for a while now, and I enjoyed Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, her other book. I didn't like it as much as I hoped I would, which is why I'm a little hesitant with this one, because I'm not positive if she's gonna be an author for me. I hope it's different. I hope it's better. I hope it's better than what the reviews are saying, but you know, we'll see. At some point I really do want to read this book. I can't wait to read it, and hopefully it's better than what people are saying, but you know, we'll find out. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog on this one. Would you guys want to see a reading vlog of Wilderness of Stars so you can see my reactions to it? That could be interesting. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a reading vlog for that one. And then the final one that I want to put on my TBR, because I'm trying not to overwhelm myself, I'm also reading on my Kindle, which I don't have a copy of the book, but on my Kindle right now I'm reading City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, because I'm starting the entire series. I've never read any of them. So City of Bones is where I'm starting. I'm doing publication order, which is what a majority of people have told me to do. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's pretty good. It's interesting. It's not quite what I was expecting, but in a good way. Yeah, I really like it. So I have to finish that one. But this is the last one on my TBR for right now. I may add more to this in the future. I may remove some of these. We shall see as time goes on. But as of now, I am also adding Inkblood Sister Scribe to my TBR. There it is. Written by Emma Torres. This was my book of the month book pick. My first book of the month book, by the way. And not sponsored, obviously, because we're not that big yet. But I'm not opposed to a sponsorship book of the month. If you guys see this and you want to sponsor some videos, I would not say no. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. This one is supposed to be about sisters who, I think they're twins, but I'm not 100% positive, but they guard a magical library, and that sounds 100% like something I would love. I love reading about libraries. I love reading about magical libraries, any libraries at all. I just want to live in one. So yeah, I think that would be a book that I would love to read. So I'm excited to read this one because I've heard a lot of good things about it, and just by the premise alone, I'm intrigued. I mean, look at that beautiful cover. It's so pretty. Oh, it's stunning. I love it. What is the cover actually? Let's see. Oh, there's not really a, it's just like a plain cover with like the red maroonish on the side. It's pretty, but the sleeve is definitely prettier, so we'll leave that on. But Yes, so this is the last one I'm going to put on my TBR at the moment. And I'll definitely keep you guys updated. If you want to follow my Goodreads, I always have that link below. So if you want to go follow me over there, you can see what I'm currently reading and my thoughts on the books I'm reading at the moment. So feel free to follow me on there if you would like to. Also my Instagram, I have my Bookstagram is always linked below as well. So if you would like to follow those, make sure to do that. And that will be it for my TBR for this time around. These will probably be read over like the course of like the next half of this year, I would think. I don't know though, we'll see. We'll see. I also wanted to read the Harry Potter books because, funny enough, I have never read them. I didn't grow up as a Harry Potter lover as a kid. I never read the books. But a few years ago, I started watching the movies, and I really liked them. So I'm thinking about reading the books. I'm not positive if I will or not, but we'll see. I'll be updating on that as well if I decide to read them. I feel like if I do, I'll probably save it for more like fall-ish. Like around that time of the year, because it feels like that would be a perfect time to read those books. So that might be happening in the future. Maybe I'll do a reading vlog for those books. I don't know. We'll see. If anybody wants reading vlogs for any of the books mentioned in this video, as well as Harry Potter, let me know in the comments for sure. Comment below what you think of my list. And if you've read any of these books, if you liked them, if you hated them, or if you've never read them like I have, then let me know. I would love to hear in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and turn on the bell notifications so that you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.